Coach Pryor here in the coach's classroom, and we're going to talk now a little bit about the soft toss and kind of some of the key things to think about when you're actually performing this phase with your drill series. So let's get right into it. Usually in the soft toss, you're going to have a plate for a point of reference. Sometimes I will actually lay balls down to make sure that the player knows where their inside, down the middle, and their outside pitch is at, and to give a reference point for the guy tossing the ball to know where to toss the ball for their inside, down the middle, and outside pitch. Now, you can also reference that by, when we're up here to hit, the thrower can throw to the elbow for the down the middle pitch, throw to the hands for the outside pitch, and aim towards the hip or just outside the hip for the inside pitch. So outside the hip, elbow, and hands are good reference points for your outside, down the middle, and inside pitch. Or just lay some balls down here, have the player do a couple dry swings, kind of know what the contact point is, and then put their markers down there. Okay. Now, with the guy who's actually tossing the ball, they would be sitting on a bucket outside the plate, not too far away, so that they can make good, accurate throws, just tossing the ball softly underhand. What we don't want to do is create a loop, a big loop with the throw. So we want the ball to be kind of, at the player with some, with a little bit of force. And when we get out to do the demonstration with soft toss drills, we'll re-emphasize this accordingly. But we don't want the ball to go up like a rainbow and come down. We want it to kind of have a little bit of a movement and some tempo to the pitch. Now, when I do it, I actually like my bucket to be slightly at an angle when I'm working down the middle and inside, and then I'll move my bucket back when I'm working outside, because this ball is going to go this direction. You don't want to get hit. But a safe place is just off the plate, kind of back a little bit, but I really like to be forward just a little bit when I'm doing my soft toss. So you're going to get up here, and what I like to do in soft toss is I like the hitter to call ball. So what that does, it allows the hitter to get set up in their stance, to check their 5 checkpoints: feet, knees, hips, hands, shoulders, and head, and make sure they're in a good position. And once they're in a good position, they'll go ball, and then they'll get ready to go. Okay, now, when the thrower will usually have their hands here, and they'll show the ball, and then they're going to go down, and they're going to toss the ball. So when they show the ball, then the hitter's going to go ball, then you're going to go here and throw. When the thrower starts that movement to go down and up, that's when the hitter's going to take their stride position and get going. Okay, so that trigger of down and up is the trigger for the hitter to start to get separated. It's very important to have that trigger so that they can work on their timing as a hitter. So we have the hitter is going to say ball, ball, and then they're going to go, because they saw this part with the ball. Now, very important, I like the hitters to say ball because it controls the drill, because what you're going to see is you're just going to start doing like this, and you're going to see hitters doing this. They might get set up and they hit one real quick, and then they come back and they hit another one, and I'm kind of exaggerating, but at the end of the day, this is not a speed drill, all right? This is get some quality swings on, work on your tempo, work on your separation, work on your balance points, yada, 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 okay? So any of those disconnections that you've struggled with, soft toss is a great way now, because we start to incorporate a moving ball into those different pitches, so you can start working on that muscle memory and getting the barrel through the ball. But the guy tossing the ball is very integral to this drill. They've got to give the good, the signal showing the ball, quick drop and throw, and they've got to throw with accuracy to the points based on whatever they're working on. So that's important with the soft toss. And again, I put it here: elbow is the middle, down the middle, hip, is the inside pitch, and then the hands is the outside pitch. Okay. Use the batting tee for game swings at various heights. Again, use the batting tee. I see a lot of people who use the batting tee or even soft toss. They throw the ball in the same place. It's always right above the hips, right above the hips, right above the hips, right above the hips. Hey, throw some balls up in the zone. Throw some balls down in the zone. Mix it up a little bit. Stay low. Work low for a little bit, then work middle for a little bit. Work high for a little bit. Then mix it up. Say, hey, I'm going to mix it up. I'm going to go high. I'm going to go low. You're not going to know what's coming. And then, of course, we have some reaction drills and some tracking drills that then make this drill even harder, because now you have to use pitch recognition, whether it's a ball or a strike. And we'll talk more about those games and those reaction drills and tracking drills when we get into the drill series. So wrapping it up, soft toss, make sure you've set it up properly. Make sure you've got the guy who's tossing the ball knows what a good feed looks like, that the hitter is actually calling ball when they're ready to have the ball delivered, so that they're set up and they're ready and they're in a frame of mind to hit the ball. Okay? It's all about quality of swings, not the quantity of swings, to become a good hitter. And it takes thousands and thousands of good swings to get better at improving your swing. This is Coach Pryor, and that's the RockStar way.